I couldn't get it out of my mind that a couple of weeks ago there was a survey of evangelicals, and it was called The State of Theology. You can find it on the Ligonier website. And people were basically defined as evangelicals if they believed the Bible, if they believed Jesus, and if they believed the gospel, and if they felt they were responsible to communicate the gospel to other people, those four things. So if you were a Bible believer and a gospel believer in Christ, and you felt responsible to proclaim that, you were considered an evangelical. Interestingly enough, the survey indicated that evangelicals have absolutely no idea what they believe, many of them. In stark contrast to Puritans and other responsible believers. For example, some of the questions were as follows. Everyone is born innocent. Agree or disagree? 65% of evangelicals agreed. Everyone is born innocent. A second question. The Bible is not literally true. Agree or disagree? 55% of evangelicals agreed. The Bible is not literally true. Another one. God accepts worship from all religions. 56% of evangelicals agreed. And maybe the most telling, Jesus was a good teacher, but not God. 43% of evangelicals agreed. This is so dystopian. This is so far from Puritan understanding or anybody who has a sound sense of doctrine that it's shocking. How did we get, quote-unquote, evangelicals who don't believe what is necessary to be saved, let alone be a true evangelical? How did we get here? Well, this is the legacy of leadership, like people like priests, Hosea said. People don't rise above their teachers, Jesus said. And the evangelical church has been so busy over the last 30 years trying to find ways not to offend non-Christians, trying to find ways to take the offenses out of the Christian message, designing approaches to non-believers that don't create hostility or rejection, that it has created an evangelical movement that is void of the truth. Why do they do this? Because the gospel in truth is so offensive. It is offensive. In fact, strange as it may seem, the good news is hated by non-believers. And so I thought, just to take advantage of the distinction between the Puritan understanding of sound doctrine and our understanding of sound doctrine, and what is pervasive around the evangelical movement, I'd go back to the beginning and talk about the most hated Christian doctrine. And as I was walking through the halls of the office this morning, people were guessing what that might be. You're about to find out. Let's begin in John 15. John 15.